Good morning everybody, it's Tuesday the 12th of May today and we're going to be looking at some more multiplication word problems. So can you remember our multiplication symbol? That's absolutely right. It's a cross here, isn't it? And it means we can say groups of, or lots of, or multiplied by. And that's what that symbol means there, isn't it? So we're going to be looking at some more word problems using multiplication today. Let's remind ourselves of our 4 steps to success. Read the question carefully. It's really important to read it and maybe even read it again so that you know exactly what you're being asked to do. Decide which operation to use. Now, as we've said, we're going to be using multiplication, aren't we? But later on this week, there are going to be lots of different problems to solve, so we're going to have to know what language we're looking for. Decide which method to use. Now, it's up to you. You can draw the problem to help you, or if you think you're a bit more confident, you can use your fingers to make it quicker and more efficient, can't you? And then we need to check our work. Just make sure that we've really done it as carefully as we can. Okay, children. Here are our questions for today. Now you might find that you get on okay with questions 1, 2 and 3, and question 4 is a little bit more tricky and it requires some explanation, some reasoning, some telling me why you've come to the answer that you've come to. So I suggest that you have a go at questions 1, 2 and 3 on your own and come back and see how you got on. And if you're feeling like you could have a go at question 4, that's great. Or if not, you can come back and we'll do it together. How does that sound? Okay, so I'll see you in a moment to tick or fix. Okay, I'm hoping we're getting quicker at these multiplication questions now. Let's read it together. Question 1. There are 7 spots on a ladybird. How many spots will there be on 10 ladybirds? So let's have a look. We've got 7, that's a key number here, isn't it? And 10. Now what do these numbers actually mean? We've got 7 spots and 10 ladybirds. So that must mean we've got 10 groups. And we must have 7 in each group, 7 spots in each group. What do you think? And we want to know how many we've got all together. Now, I don't know how to count up in 7s, but I can count in 10s, so that's what I'm going to do. Did you decide to use your fingers? That's a really efficient method, well done. Okay, here we go. We're going to count in 10s, starting from 0. And we're going to count in 10s 7 times, aren't we? Go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So 10 lots of 7 are 70. Well done if you saw that and you knew the answer already. That's the ultimate aim, isn't it? To see 10 times 7 and know that 10 times 7 makes 70. That's absolutely fine if you had to use your fingers. Well done. 10 lots of 7 are 70. Tick or fix. Okay, children, let's have a look at question 2. It says there are 3 coconuts on a tree. Lovely. How many coconuts are there on 4 trees? Okay, now we need to start by writing our number sentence, don't we? So here's our key information, 3 coconuts and 4 trees. So we've got 4 groups, 4 lots, with 3 in each group, haven't we? We want to know what the total is. Now don't panic. You might know how to count in 3s, or you might not. So what could you do if you're not sure how to count in 3s? You could draw some groups, couldn't you? So why don't we do that now? Because I'm not very good at my 3 times table either just yet. So we're going to draw 4 groups. And we're going to put 3 coconuts in each group. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, if you're not sure how to count in threes, it's okay to count up in ones, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 4 lots of 3 is 12. What about if you can count in threes, or you're learning to count in threes? You can use your fingers, can't you? Let's try and use our fingers together, even if it's a bit tricky. I'll help you. Okay, so we've got 3, 6, and you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's 2 sets. Now we're on a third set, 7, 8, 9, 9, and a fourth set, 10, 11, 12, 12. 3, 6, 9, 12. 4 lots of 3 is 12. Tick or fix. Well done if you saw that one and didn't panic. If you're not sure how to count up in these multiples, you can always draw your groups to help you. It's absolutely fine. Well done if you drew some groups to find the answer. Okay, now this question was a bit tricky as well. I was trying to trick you. Shall we read it together? The school bunnies each eat 7 carrots a week. How many carrots does Miss Reed need to buy this week? So, the school bunnies have 7 carrots a week. Now this question's a bit tricky because it doesn't tell us how many bunnies we're talking about. I'm hoping that you know that we've got 2 bunnies. We've got Coffee and Midnight. So we've got 2 bunnies, haven't we? 2 groups, 2 bunnies that need how many carrots each? 7 carrots a week. So our number sentence, 2 lots of 7 equals something. I'm hoping that you knew there were 2 bunnies at school. Now we know how to count in 2s, don't we? Maybe not in 7s, but in 2s. So we're going to count up in 2s 7 times. Here we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So Miss Reed is going to have to buy 14 carrots this week. Well done, tick or fix. Okay, now this was our extra tricky challenge, wasn't it? Let's read it together. There are 5 pencils in a pack. Reggie needs 32 pencils. He says, I must buy 6 packs. Is he correct? Explain your answer. Let's read it one more time and try to pick out some of the key language in the question. There are 5 pencils in a pack. Okay, so in each group we've got 5, and Reggie's total, he needs to have enough. He needs to have 32 pencils, doesn't he? He says, I must buy 6 packs, 6 lots of 5. Is he correct? So we need to work out how many pencils there will be in 6 packs and see if that's enough for Reggie. Okay, so we've got 6 packs with 5 in each pack. And we're hoping if Reggie's right, then it will be more than 32, won't it? Because he needs 32 pencils. 6 lots of 5. Let's use our fingers. Here we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, 30 pencils in 6 packs. So is Reggie correct? Will he have enough pencils? No, he's not going to be correct, is he? Because he needs 32 pencils and he's only going to buy 30. Oh dear. So how many packs do you think Reggie needs to buy? So here are the 6 packs rather, that he wanted to buy, but we know he doesn't have enough pencils. So why doesn't he buy one more pack? How many pencils will Reggie have now? 30, and another 5 makes 35. So will he have enough? Yes, so he needs to buy 7 packs of pencils. And last challenge, if he buys 7 packs of pencils, how many pencils will he have left over? He only needs 32, doesn't he? So he's going to have 35 pencils altogether, isn't he? Because that's how many there are in 7 packs. But he only needs 32. Doesn't he? There's going to be some left over. So what could we do to work this out? Well, we could use a number line, couldn't we? And we could take away, couldn't we? We could start with 35 and we could take away 32, but it would take a long time because 32 is quite a big number. Now, I've spotted that these two numbers, 33 and 35 and 32, are quite close together. They're both in the 30s. They've both got 3 10s. So what we could do is this to make it even quicker. We could put the smaller number here and we could count up till we get to 35. What do you think? 33, 34, these are jumps of 1, aren't they? 33, 34, 35. So how many jumps did we do of 1? 1, 2, 3. So the answer is going to be 3. There are 3 in between 35 and 32. If we count back from 35, 34, 33, 32, there are still 3 jumps in between, aren't there? So there's going to be 3 pencils left over. Well done everyone, that was a super tricky challenge. I'll see you tomorrow for some more number problems.